when we're going to have 10, 15.
I'm green. There I am.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone here in the sanctuary, and welcome everyone on Livestream. We're so delighted that you've joined us here in this Thanksgiving week service. Can you believe it's already Thanksgiving? Which means 2020 is almost over. Yay!
We can all applaud that for sure.
Yes. And Reverend Deanna is back with
I'm
us.
back, yay!
Back from her vacation.
Yes, I missed everybody. It's wonderful to see faces here, both live and as cutouts. I have to say, it's really kind of amazing. It's beautiful, and it's beautiful to be with you once again on a Sunday morning.
There's so much going on.
I know.
And there's a lot of activity in our nation and in the world around coronavirus and around our election and around the economy
and the holidays.
And the holidays. And this is an opportunity for us to recenter, to get connected to who we truly are, our real identity. And we start every service with this song as this chant. And I invite you in this moment to truly let this music pass through you, to shift the cells and the atoms of your body, the vibration, to remind you of who you really are. Light, love, divine.
I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dreams I've left behind. I am light. Light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. I am divinity defined. I am God on the inside. I am a star shining peace over it all. I am light, 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 all light.
So we breathe into this space, this place that is the very truth of our being. Light, love, grace, joy. Just allowing anything that is not like that to fall away in this moment, realigning. Allowing that which is our true nature to grow in our awareness, radiating forth the wholeness, the divinity that is our true name. So we breathe and we are breathed. We light and we are lit. And we allow ourselves to know the very truth. We are divinity defined. How good it is to rest in this space, this place. How good it is to allow who and what we are full sway. And how good it is to come together, literally transcending time and space, coming together in that sacred space that is the heart, that is infinite love in action for this and so much more, opening our hearts in gratitude and thanksgiving. And so it is. Amen. Ashe. Oh, thank you all. Just what a beautiful opportunity to come together in that heart space. So please do know that the prayer chaplains are anchoring that field. And right now, you're going to catch a glimpse of one of our prayer chaplains who is sitting vigil. The prayer chaplains are sitting vigil at home. They're sitting vigil in their hearts during this service. And just wanting you to see and to know how held you are in this field of prayer. Maybe you're not going to see it, but I'm going to invite you to know that that is actually happening. We have multiple prayer chaplains. We have them in the spiritual room, in the spiritual connection room right now. So whether you can see them or not, they are there. Please know that if there is something that you would like held in prayer, that you can submit a prayer request. And new and improved this Sunday, we have prayer chaplains who actually will be available for prayer after service in the community Zoom room, our spiritual salon, before the spiritual salon starts. And it will be private. You'll go to a breakout room with a prayer chaplain. So if there's something on your heart that you would like held in that prayer field, please do drop in to the spiritual salon after service. And right now, I'm going to invite our very own Tyler, who is just such a light. It's good to see you since I've been away, to fill you in a little bit on what's going on here at Unity San Francisco. Tyler.
Thank you. Welcome back, Deanne.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
One of the things that we just love doing is spiritual practice here at Unity San Francisco, and we provide, as best we can, a variety of platforms in which you can practice your spiritual practice. One of those ways is Reverend Ken's morning prayer. This is 5 days a week. You can enjoy Reverend Ken's morning prayer at any time visiting our virtual service webpage, or you can go to our Facebook page, search Unity San Francisco for Reverend Ken's morning prayer. Now, for many years, we've always done a meditation in the morning before Sunday service. Just letting you know that it's a slightly new time, a little bit different, is the morning meditation on Sundays is now 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. because our new Sunday service 11 a.m. So join Dave Cooperberg every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. to 10:30 for morning meditation. And then we also have, ever since we did Shelter in Place, Reverend Deanne launched a noontime meditation practice called Peace in the Midst. It's from 12 to 12:15. People Zoom in during their lunch break, practice grounding, breathing, becoming present, and knowing the peace in the midst of all these changes. So go to our website, get the Zoom link, join Deanne. Another way that we love to practice is that feeling of connection, especially important during this time. So one of the vehicles that we use for connection is our spiritual connection card. Now, if you're viewing through our Unity SF Livestream website, there is a button just below. And if you're viewing in Facebook or on YouTube, there is a connection card link posted in the chat. This is an opportunity to let us know who you are and how you found out about Unity San Francisco. One of the important components I really want to highlight right here is that if you're a first-time guest, please let us know. We'd love to give you a little token of our love. This gift can be sent to you electronically or to your physical address. You just let us know how you would enjoy that to be sent to you on the connection card.
Oh, and now it is time for our affirmation, the first affirmation of today. And seeing as we are entering into the time of Thanksgiving, I thought the affirmation today would open and stand in that practice of gratitude. So affirmations are statements of truth that are anchored in the right here, right now, so that they allow us to remember who we are. So the affirmation for today is, I joyfully give thanks for my infinite blessings. Can we please know this together?
I joyfully give thanks for my infinite blessings.
And so it is. And now it's time for our first community song, which is I Am So Grateful by Karen Drucker. And we do have hand motions that go along with this song. So I invite you to stand up, to rise as you're willing and able, as we together are going to open our hearts in gratitude as we welcome in this time of Thanksgiving.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
We invite you to join us in our spiritual salon for our meet and greet. If you're at home, please just log in to our spiritual salon and come say hi to us all. Room, give a socially distanced hello.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Once again, it's just so lovely to see faces here and to see you in the Zoom room. And for those who have done the cutouts, to be able to see you're actually like you're seated in the chairs here. We'll have a shot of it later in service, so you'll get a sense of what it is that I'm seeing. But it really does just open your heart. I don't know about you, but as this holiday season has rolled around, instead of it bringing me a sense of anticipation and joy, I find myself struggling with disappointment. And I find myself struggling with some real profound grief around over 1 million people have died from COVID worldwide. More than 250,000 Americans have passed away because of COVID. We have people in our community who are profoundly and directly impacted by what's happening. And then there's just the fact that I don't get to go to Chicago this year. I don't get to spend time with my friends and my family. The touchstones, places and spaces and people that are touchstones in my heart, in my life, that enabled me to feel supported and to feel loved. And so one of the things that I am reminding myself that I wanted to share with you today as I talk about this idea of gratitude, what is that exactly, is that our grief and our gratitude are not in competition with each other. Really just think about that for a moment. That our grief and our gratitude are not in competition, especially in this teaching, that we have the capacity within us to be present, to be fully present to whatever is arising within us, because we know that that is not all that we are. And that as we allow ourselves to stand in loss and pain and fear and anger and frustration and all that would, the litany kind of goes on, that we can also stand in gratitude for what is right now. So there's a song which in some ways means that I don't have to do a talk today because the song is just so beautiful, which I'm going to start now. It is by Carl Pantel. It's not by Carl Pantel, but Carl is singing this song. And I just invite you to really listen to the words and to let them open your heart. Carl.
I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed. When I remember how I'm blessed. And duly grateful. In a city of strangers, I've got a family of friends. No matter what rocks and brambles fill the way, I know that they will stay until the end. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you you can see. But on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through delight and despair, holding tight and always there. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. It's not that I don't want a lot, or hope for more, or dream of more, but giving thanks for what I've got makes me so much happier than keeping score. In a world that can bring pain, I will still take each chance, for I believe that whatever the terrain, our feet can learn to dance. Whatever stone life may sling, we can moan or we can sing. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful.
Ah. Truly blessed and duly grateful. In the midst of whatever you're in the midst of, whatever that may feel like, the invitation there is to just breathe into that space. And that is what it means to be in gratitude. That's what it means to be in gratitude, not about the conditions that are going on in your world, but to actually just be in gratitude for the fact that you actually are. Right now, you are. The I am. That's what we get to stand in our gratitude for. In Thessalonians 5:18, it says, give thanks in all circumstances. And you know, when you read that, you sort of go, give thanks in all circumstances, 1 million dead. Give thanks in all circumstances. And the key, there's 2 key words. The first one is all. Can you show this slide, Thomas? The key word here is all. So it is in all, even 1 million dead, yes. Even in 250,000 dead, yes. Even in the midst of what's going on with this post-election craziness, yes. Because it's this first word right before it, in all circumstances. You're not giving thanks for all circumstances. You're giving thanks in all circumstances. That means that we get to practice what we really believe and teach here, that we are something that is eternal, that is infinite, that is more than just what's showing up in time and in space. And so whatever is showing up in time and in space is an invitation for us to remember who we truly are, what we truly are. Infinite beings of love and of light. That is who we truly are. So can we breathe into that together? Can we breathe into in all circumstances? Not for all circumstances, but in all circumstances. So my invitation to all of us today is because I miss you. As I kept sitting with how this talk was going to unfold, I kept seeing this interactive experience with people sharing what it is that they're grateful for. Because as Carl sang so beautifully, what is the hand in the hand? How do we support each other? It's through this sacred community, through sacred fellowship, that we get to stand and anchor ourselves and the world in light and in love. So as I sat with this idea of like, well, how do we share? And I thought, technology. Technology. And we're going to see how well technology actually works here, because it's already not working, because it already logged me out. So I created a burner phone number, which I would like to share with everyone right now. So we can show that slide, Thomas. So what I'm going to invite all of us to do is to actually text me. So this is not my real phone number. This is a number that I created just for today. And it will be completely anonymous because I don't have my contact list connected to this. So anything you send, I will have no idea who is sending it. So there's anonymity here. And I would love for you to share, and I will read things out as we're talking. Even in the midst of blank, I am grateful for. So even in the midst of feeling as if I don't get to see my friends for Thanksgiving in Chicago, I am so grateful to know that our friendship is so strong and so clear and so true that I can feel them in my heart even if I can't feel them in person. That's what I am grateful for, one of the things I'm grateful for. So I would love for you to start texting me what it is that you are actually grateful for. We're going to keep the texting number up underneath me while I'm talking so that you can see it. And I'm hoping that my phone will actually work. It seems to be frozen. Let's do this. Technology is a gift. I am grateful for technology. Even when it doesn't work the way I want it to work, I'm still grateful for technology. Here we go. All right. So, and I want to say that whatever it is that you're being grateful for, I invite you to not worry about it being big. It just needs to be authentic. It just needs to be something that you honestly and truly can be grateful for. So I have, even in the midst of separation, I am grateful for authenticity and vulnerability. How many of us out here are feeling vulnerable right now? And actually, what a gift that vulnerability is, right? That vulnerability is allowing us to show up in a heart-centered space in a way that we never, ever would have thought before. In the midst of COVID, I am grateful for a job that I love and working through Zoom. Can we all give an amen to anyone who was able to still continue to work? I know a lot of us haven't been able to, and we're going to hold all of that too, right? But for those who were able to work, what a gift that truly is. I was worried that I wasn't going to get any texts. That's nothing I need to worry about. I can clearly see that. Even in the midst of the pandemic and isolation, I am grateful for my spouse and my pets and our health. Yeah. You know, one of the things is every time I go outside and I see people with masks and I look around with people with masks and I sort of have that weird, like, wow, we're in an altered reality. One of the things that I remind myself that I'm grateful for is that how much we all love each other, even if we don't know each other, that we're wearing a mask. What a gift that is, right? What a gift that is. Even in the midst of the political and social climate, I am grateful for the safety of my children. Yes. Even in the midst of this storm, I am grateful for my overall health. Even in the midst of the pandemic and not feeling grounded, I am grateful for my health and this year's opportunity to look within, being still, and feeling my feelings. So whoever said that, you should be up here preaching right now, whoever sent this in, because this is the recipe for moving through these hard times, is that we feel our feelings. We are a teaching that is grounded in being positive, that is being affirmative, and yet we are not doing a bypass. We are allowed to feel everything that we're feeling. And the reason why is because when we're grounded in this teaching, we know that we are larger than our feelings, that we are the container for the feelings. And so we can allow them to move through us and to change and to shift and to become something new. In the midst of the cold, I am grateful for the snowflakes. I love that. I am grateful for my grandparents. Uncertainty, I am grateful for resilience. We are all getting to build that resilience muscle, aren't we? Okay, so I'm going to take a pause right now because it's telling me that I have to, well, maybe it's all done. Maybe that just did it. Okay. All right. I am grateful my family is healthy, and I am too. Grateful for all those who live in my heart. Let's just take a moment together and just call to mind all who are living in your heart right now. Just close your eyes and just see and know that those you love and those who love you are right here with you. Just imagine that we're all together in this sanctuary right now, that we are literally transcending time and space, and we are coming together in that place, that space of consciousness. Even in the midst of unemployment, I am grateful for the huge opportunities ahead. Our democracy, childcare, I love that one. Even in the midst of gray skies, I am grateful for this connection to you and our colorful Unity San Francisco. Yeah, so we just continue to open our hearts to each other, for my 12-step Zoom community, for improvements to my home, for the clients I have, to be able to walk everywhere in San Francisco. I am grateful for the losses in my life, for they are my greatest teachers. Let's just breathe into that. Grateful for the losses in my life, for they are my greatest teachers. I was reading an article about something called PTG. So instead of post-traumatic stress, it's called post-traumatic growth. And it's actually a real thing, and it's been measured. And part of post-traumatic growth is this idea that when we come, that it's bigger than just resilience, that we go through something like loss, and it creates a space for us to build a completely new narrative about who we are and how we understand ourselves in the world. And so it's post-traumatic growth. And it actually means that we can be grateful for the losses in our life, because they are opportunities, not just talking like, oh yeah, you should be grateful for all that loss, but really standing in the gratitude, because we're invited into post-traumatic growth, into the opportunity to know ourselves better. In the midst of distancing, grateful for the time to reflect. In the midst of physical separation, I'm grateful for the tech that allows me to hear and see others, like Kate's smile this morning. In the midst of COVID, I'm grateful I'm spending Thanksgiving with my mom. Even in the midst of this turbulent year, I am grateful for the growth it has given me. In this middle of this transition, I am grateful for my faith. I am grateful for the time to be quiet and self-reflect and connect with others via Zoom. Oh, I am grateful for my health and this year's opportunities to look within, being still and feel my feelings. So they've done studies that show that when we're grateful, that it actually brings us greater happiness. It actually brings more optimism and more positive emotions. It brings new and lasting relationships. It actually gives us better health. And it actually moves us towards our personal goals. There's the lists of what gratitude does for us, scientifically proven, is huge. We get fewer aches and pains. Can I get an amen to that? More alertness and more determination. We have an increase in generosity and empathy. And I don't know about you, but this world right now needs generosity and empathy. That is the thing that we are being called to show up as for each other, for ourselves. And gratitude is a practice that will anchor this for us. It also lets us sleep better. I don't know anybody who doesn't function better when we actually get to sleep better, right? And then one other thing it does is it improves our self-esteem. Who doesn't want to feel better about themselves? So I want us to just remember that even in the midst of whatever's going on, even if you find yourself in the mornings waking up, as I was while I was on vacation, I was sick actually while I was on vacation, and I kept sort of waking up and thinking, oh God, another day. And then I would stop myself and I would say, thank God, another day. Standing in the gratitude, because what we place our attention upon grows in our consciousness. What we focus on is what we experience. And so gratitude is just such a simple way for us. Somebody's trying to call me on the text number. Such a simple way for us to be able to ground ourselves. Can you see your blessings? Because what gratitude does, I'm teaching First Steps out in Marin right now, remotely. And one of the things that we teach in that First Steps Absolute Abundance program is that gratitude is what shifts our narrative from lack and limitation to abundance and possibility. So any place in your life right now where you are feeling lack and limitation is an invitation for you to step into gratitude for whatever that is. Can you find something in that? I have shared in my own healing journey when I was in chronic and constant pain that sometimes the only thing that I could honestly, truly be grateful for was the fact that I was breathing. And every breath I took caused me pain. But I could still be grateful for the fact that I was breathing. So even in the midst of something that seems to be so completely overwhelming, there is always the invitation, always the space and the place where you can stand in the gratitude. I'll read a couple more of these, and then we're going to move into meditation. I am grateful for the knowing that the divine holds me close and meets my every need. I am grateful for the pandemic because it brought my husband and myself to this church across the country from our home. Can we open our hearts to that? Amen. Grateful to be an American, right? Grateful that our democracy is strong enough to be able to withstand whatever convulsions it might be in the midst of right now. Grateful for a post-traumatic growth opportunity. Oh, in the midst of fear, disappointment, regret of old Dad's house rotting, I am grateful for Malcolm and his love for his friend and their willingness to drain the pipes, and for the tech that allows us to stay connected. Oh, there is just so much to be grateful for. So we're going to get ready for meditation. So as we begin to step into this time of meditation, I'm going to invite you to open your heart and to just breathe in what everyone has been sharing. And just take a look. These are some of the cutouts that we have in the sanctuary. Frank and Noel, can you wave? Because you're on camera right now. And they are surrounded by others that are in the sanctuary. And there's Errol. Oh. And let's just breathe together, shall we? Breathe in everything that people have been sharing, breathing in whatever is alive within you. Because we truly are blessed. Like, really take that in. Even in the midst of all of this, whatever this is for you, we are truly so blessed. So let's breathe in and sing along as we anchor this vibrational field of the blessings that are the very truth of our life right now.
am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So open your heart as we quiet the mind, opening ourselves to everything that we've heard shared in this space, that we are a container, we are a community that can hold, that can anchor everything that has been said and that which is unspoken, for the connection that is who we are. Beings of light, beings of love, beings of possibility, that we are large enough and loving enough and compassionate enough and blessed, innately blessed, nothing to do. Right now, we are already enough. And if we open our eyes, if we're truly willing to see, there is so much that is anchoring the blessings that are available to us and to the world. So we anchor this together for ourselves, for each other, seeing the good, blessing the good, connecting with love as love, calling to mind that which you are grateful for right now, bringing it into your heart, bringing it into your mind, allowing it to grow as we place our attention, as we together drop in to the silence. And so we expand our gratitude and appreciation. We open it up so that what we are grateful for expands to hold this magnificent community. All the faces, all the people, beings of light, and expands even more to blanket this country. Just seeing this country held in a field of gratitude and appreciation. And then the world, because we are so blessed.
I am so grateful for all that there is.
Just be grateful for all there is right now.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And so it is. Amen. Ashe. We are truly so blessed. Thank you all for playing with me in the technology world. I'm now going to turn this over to Tyler for the spiritual practices.
Thank you, Deanne. Thank you, everyone. Those of you here, those of you joining us in whatever time we are joining together to create this beautiful feeling, this experience. Here at Unity, every week, we use the tool of setting our intention. And so this is the time of our spiritual practices. Now, I'm going to invite you to any one of these 4 intentions, but they're only examples. And there's an opportunity for you to even write your own and share that with us. Share how you want to join with us in setting a goal with the power of the mind for the week forward. So this week, I am choosing to be open to the present moment throughout the week. This week, I am choosing to actively look for my blessings. I invite you, if you like it, join with me, because this week I'm choosing to give thanks for my good right now. And I invite you to join with us, because together we can choose to connect and to share with others this week. So choosing whichever one of these stand out to you, or write your own. There is a button just below the video if you're viewing through our website, or there's a link in the chat if you're viewing through Facebook or YouTube, where you can access the spiritual practices of the week and just share with us what stands out to you, setting the intention going forward. So thank you for practicing with us in this way. Another way that we practice is through the activity of giving and receiving, engaging divine reciprocity to see the good reciprocate to me. So there are a variety of ways for you to give to Unity San Francisco. One way is texting Unity SF to 44321. Another way is the button just below the video, or if you're on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link in the chat for offerings and donations. And as always, you can simply send us a check right here in our spiritual home at 240 Page Street in San Francisco, California. Thank you for sharing your love with us. Ken.
Thank you, Tyler. It's great to have you with us. And this is the time where we talk. We usually invite a board member or someone from our community to tell us why they give to Unity San Francisco. As I've said before, thank you, everyone who's here and everyone who's online. Unity San Francisco has existed for 101 years now because people just like you have given to it. That is exactly how we exist. And in this time and in this place, it's more important than ever. So today I have a special guest, someone who is exemplifying what are you not on? Yes, they're waving at me crazy around here, and I don't know what they're saying. Elaine's microphone is not on. So while she's getting ready, Elaine Boswick-Smith is going to give us her offering, Why I Give to Unity San Francisco, and she and I have been connected for 13 years now, and since I moved to California, and also connected with her mom. And so we've been in contact lately about that, and she's here to tell you why she gives to Unity.
Good morning. I can't tell you how amazing it is to be in this glorious space again. About a month ago, my husband was dropping some items off to my 93-year-old mother who's in a memory care facility. And when he came home, I was sitting down and he goes, "Honey, your mom just tested positive for COVID-19. As you might imagine, my heart dropped. My mind spun out of control. And the first thing I did was to text Ken and let him know what was happening. And before I could even set the phone down, he called me right back. We talked, I cried, we prayed together, and he let me know that he would be notifying Deanne and the prayer chaplains that this event had taken place. So the next call I made was to Marty, one of our amazing prayer chaplains. And I asked him if he would be my daily prayer partner as I moved through this episode. And he joyously said, of course. And again, we talked, I cried, we prayed, and began this process as I moved through this. 14 days later, my mother exited quarantine with no symptoms. I cannot tell you how grateful I am to this community, to the prayer chaplains who are absolutely amazing. I'm grateful for the support, the care, the compassion that held me through this entire process. And that's why I continue to give to Unity San Francisco.
Thank you, Elaine, and thank you. Give our love to Harriet. She was just so held the entire time. So,
She was.
Yeah. So I couldn't think of a better testimonial to the power of this community and the power of affirmative prayer. So we have an affirmative prayer affirmation we do for the act of giving and receiving. I live in the realm of infinite possibilities. I give and receive with joy and faith. Can we know that together?
I live in the realm of infinite possibilities. I give and receive with joy and faith.
And now it's time for our blessing of the children. So I'm going to invite my kids and my husband up. Yay, they've been downstairs playing. Yes. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Roma. Yeah, you got poo-poo? That's his new word to remind us to change his diaper. All right, we're going to do this first, okay? We're grateful that you can tell us that now. Yeah. So Joshua, look at this way with all the people, and there's pictures out there too. You have a cardboard cutout there too. You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We love you exactly the way you are. Can we all know this together for these kids and all the world's kids?
You are God's perfect expression of divine life.
We love you exactly the way you are. And so it is.
So it is. Oh, so we have a lot of things going on here at Unity San Francisco. So you've caught the glimpse, we're going to show it to you again, of the faces in the sanctuary. So Noelle and Frank, you're going to be on camera again. But you can see these fabulous cutouts that are being put together, and it's being run by one of our board members, Carol Dollahan. So you can now show your support by joining us on our Sunday service with your very own cardboard cutout. And the thing that's great too is yep, there we are. Hi, everybody. So the thing that is great too is we had an anonymous donor step up and pledge a very large donation, which will cover 50 people being able to do the cardboard cutouts, yes. So if it was money that was the obstacle for you in terms of being able to participate in this fundraiser, because it is a fundraiser, please know that there is an opportunity for you to still be a part of it. Our goal is that by the holidays that we literally have this sanctuary overflowing with your beautiful faces. So if you go to contributions on our website, and you'll see there's a button for cutouts, and if you click on that, you will see that there's a button. If you do want to make a donation towards this fundraiser yourself, you still can. And then if you would like to be part of the anonymous donation, you can click that link as well. Isn't it fun?
Yes.
They look so cool out there.
I know.
It makes such a difference.
Yes, and energy in the room.
Yes.
Now, there's so many ways that we're presenting to you to engage with us in spiritual practice. Another one is to share our love. We have another partnership with Urban Angels SF, which is a nonprofit established by our very own Nelson Berry. So this holiday season, we invite you to help feed someone with a warm meal, someone who is without shelter. So we've set up our website has a link where you're able to donate. Now, $5 will feed a warm meal to one person. Of course, please, Open your heart to whatever level you feel, give more than 5, but visit our website. Engage in sharing love in this way. And thank you for feeding people. Another fun project that we have ongoing every month is Dave Cooperberg, one of our licensed Unity teachers, is hosting his Creative Dream Workshop. We're going to be using Unity principles, but utilizing our own dream stories, bring them to the group, discuss, see what enlightenment comes out of this. This is going to be on Tuesday, December 1st at 4:30 p.m. This is a free event happening on Zoom. Go to our website.
Yeah, and we are in the holiday season, so Advent is actually starting next Sunday. I know, believe it or not. Woo, Advent is here. And so we have a whole slew of programming that is coming up. So Thomas, can you show that slide, please? So we have November 29th is going to be Faith. It's when we're going to light our first Advent candle. The following weeks, we have peace, love, and then we're going to have our big Christmas service on December 20th, and that's for joy.
Right. And also, you should have all received in the mail this week our Advent booklet. Deanne and I both write for this Advent booklet. It's called The Spirit of Christmas this year, and it's a great way of having just a daily reflection about Advent. If you didn't get one, if you didn't get it in the mail this week, let us know. If you're here in the sanctuary, we're gladly they're in the seats behind you, in the pocket in your seats that you're sitting in. Please take it home with you. Have one for your car, have one for your home, wherever you need it. And also, if you didn't get it, you can just send us a note at office@unitysf.com, and we'll send one out in the mail to you this week.
I know I got asked to do Christmas Day this year.
Yeah.
I wrote for Christmas Day. I was like, ooh, the nice Jewish girl writing for Christmas Day.
Like Irving Berlin.
That's right, like Irving Berlin. So the reason why it's important that if you want, nope, go back a slide. Thank you. So we then have our candle lighting service, and on December 25th at 6 p.m., and then on December 27th, we are going to rebroadcast the Christmas service from December 20th. And then our burning bowl is actually going to be on December 31st. We are going to send this year out in flames, everybody. We're sending it out in flames.
And that will be a live event here in the sanctuary and at home. We're going to send you out a packet on the week of December 14th. You'll get a packet for your New Year's, for the new year, coming year, that will contain your flash paper. It will contain everything you need to.
Your white stone. It'll contain paper and
the letters
to
the
write.
divine. Yes. So all of our New Year's turning over rituals are going to go forward, and we'll send you out a packet for that.
That's right. So if you didn't get an Advent booklet in the mail, it means that you are not on the list for your ritual holiday packet. So if you want the ritual holiday packet, you need to let us know that you aren't on the Advent list. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, we have a whole group of people who we only know by email address.
That's right.
So if you want this in the packet.
So if you want the Advent and you want your holiday ritual, let us know.
Yeah.
Tyler
back.
Every week, go ahead, Deanne.
No,
yes.
Go ahead, Tyler. You can do the upcoming happenings.
Right. So after service today, we've now established our community connection. It's kind of like when you used to mingle before class would begin, but now it's happening on Zoom. So right after service, join the Spiritual Salon Room in this community connection.
And
now,
Tyler, let me interject on that. There is a secret blooper that happened in the filming of music this week. And if you go to the Spiritual Salon after service, you get to see the blooper. For those of you in the room, we will broadcast it on that screen over there, so you'll get to see the blooper there.
And if you want to do prayer with the prayer chaplain right after service during Community Connection, that's when Jared can break you out with a prayer chaplain so that you can have one-on-one prayer if you would like.
Yeah.
Right after that, after the community connection, is going to be our Spiritual Salon discussion group to discuss whatever topics are coming up for people. But also our prayer chaplains are having their own meeting at 12:15 with Reverend Deanne.
Lots going on today.
Yep. Always, always, thank you to everybody here. Thank you to all of our staff. Thank you to the people who hold the vision. Thank you to audio-visual team. Thank you, everyone. It takes a community to be Unity San Francisco.
And so now it is time for our final affirmation. So I will say it once and I'll invite you to know this with me. I am deeply grateful for all the good that is my life. Can we know this together, please?
I am deeply grateful for all the good that is my life.
And so it is.
So it
Amen.
is.
So please rise as you're willing and able. Join us for True Colors. And please join us in the community connection in the Zoom room.
You with us.
Sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all when the darkness inside you makes you feel so small. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then, don't be unhappy. Can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So we're not afraid to let them show our true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
Happy Sunday, everybody. See you in the community.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, and happy Thanksgiving.